Hello, I'm Charlie, and what you're looking at is Koala Reserved, which is a desktop application that I built initially to serve my own needs as the CEO of Koala to help guide me through my strategic thinking and decisions. But having shown it to a few other CEOs, they're like, you've got to package this up and give it to me. So I'm just going to walk you through what you're looking at and how you can use it. So on the left-hand side, we've just got a set of files, of folders. These sit on my laptop. They're in a directory called strategy. And within each of these are different files. Here is our strategic priorities following the playing to win framework. Here's our go-to-market, marketing. We've got different campaigns that we're running, different blog posts that I've been writing. All of these are just documents that sit on my my laptop. Nothing is up in the cloud. Now, over on the right-hand side here, we have got the AI element, which is built on the Claude Agent SDK. You might have heard of Claude Code, fantastic agent for sitting on your laptop and navigating and writing large code repositories. But it can be used for more than writing code. It can write any documents. And so for the last 3 months, I've been using it to build out and write all of our strategic documents and thinking before I've now wrapped the Agent SDK in this desktop application. And so I can ask it anything. So, hey, Koala, can you remind me of our where to play choices that we've made in our corporate strategy? I can't quite remember. And what you'll find here is that the agent is able to navigate its way around this directory. It's only able to work within this directory, but it can now search. I'm going to search for our where to play choices. I'm now finding our corporate strategy documents. Here's the playing to win strategy document. It's quite a long document, so it might take a little moment to navigate through. This is very different to using either a custom GPT or a project in ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini, because actually I've got multiple folders and directories in quite a complex hierarchy, and the agent is able to navigate around. So based on your corporate strategy documents, here are your where to play choices and so on. Now, no one wants to watch someone else have a chat with AI, so I won't continue that conversation too much. What I will now show you is some of the things that are going on in the background that take this beyond just having a basic conversation. So if I go to my settings here, firstly, connectors. This is connected up to all of the other systems that we use at Koala. So Hubspot is our CRM, Xero is our account system, Sanity is the CMS where all our blog posts and various bits for the website sit. Linear is how we're managing our product roadmap, and Superbase, where a lot of the customer data sits for the usage of our platform. Now, these are all MCP servers. What that means is that when I'm having a chat in Koala, I can ask about our open pipeline. I can ask how that is connected to outstanding invoices from existing customers. I can ask it to help me to create a blog post for the website and to actually post that into Sanity. It's all making this the hub of my brain, but I can pull in information and push information out into these other systems. In addition to that, the Claude Agent SDK allows you to create and edit skills. And a skill is a way of documenting a thing that you do and the way that you like to do it, so that when you're speaking to the agent, it can follow that. So let me just give you an example here, this content writer. I like to create a lot of content that goes onto our website. That could be blogs, it could be LinkedIn posts, it could be newsletters, it could be a post on X. I know exactly how I want to write those things, and I've got some really good examples of what good looks like. I just want to be able to talk to this machine and enable it to write those things. So here is the skill. A content writer skill. It explains exactly what I want it to do for newsletters, blog articles, social media, and so on. Within the skill, we can provide it with assets. So here are the templates of what I want a blog to look like with keywords, categories, and this is all of the fields that we need in Sanity, our CMS. And then here, I've got more reference information, how you should interview me about the type of article we want to write, SEO guidelines, and so on. And then at the bottom here, we've got a script that's actually going to publish that blog to Sanity. Other skills that we've got in here are strategic thinking for a CEO, update my go-to-market, update my product, help me think through what I've got on this week. Contract reviews when I get contracts in from suppliers, marketing frameworks, positioning canvas and bullseye canvas from books that I've read that I really like, mentors, creating OKRs, building proposals. Basically, every bit of work that I have to do that comes onto my desktop, I create a skill first, and then I get the Koala platform to do that work for me. It means I'm working at just a crazy rate compared to what I was doing before. And the final thing I'll show you in the background here is about memory. So at every level of the directory, we can put a bit of memory, and this guides Koala in terms of the advice. This is basically going off to Claude every time. So here I'm just teaching it about what I do, what we're doing, what my role is, and it just means that this thing knows more about Koala than I do. So let me just clear this and say, hey, Koala, can you use your content writer skill to help me write a blog post? I want to write about this, in fact, this product of Kowalah Reserved, and explain what we've built using the Claude Agent SDK. And so it's going to go, all right, you've asked me about a skill. I'm going to go and find that skill, right? Preparing the skill, launching the skill, content writer. It's now going to read the interview guide that we've put into that to say, oh, I need to ask Charlie some questions. Perfect. Let's write a blog post about this project. What type of content are we creating? Based on what you said, blog post, I'm assuming it's a blog post. You want to publish to Sanity, blah, 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 blah. What's the story behind the fact project? Well, it's not called the fact project. It's actually called Kowalah Reserved, the project. And the story is that I had built something myself using Claude Code in Cursor, my IDE development environment. And now I've packaged it up as an Electron application that we can provide to customers. And we want to tell the story about how you can take what's in your mind and build it into an application. Now, I'm not going to write the entire blog post here, but this is going to give you an idea about how this is where I'm working. Everything that I need to do is happening in this platform. And if I can't do it in this platform, I'm building a skill immediately, and then I'm doing it in this platform. So over the last 3 months, it's just getting better and better and better. Hopefully that makes sense. When clients are going to be using this, they'll be starting with a completely blank left-hand side. The way that you structure this will be very different to the way that I've structured it. But we're going to help you by building out your own skills, your own memories, your own connectors. And then this is going to be your co-CEO as you are running your business.